Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're streaming today. Yeah. Also, quick question. Why does this feel accurate for Charlotte? Her in a bush. This just feels like her. Just hiding in a bush.
There are lots of journalists in the court of
I think I should probably pay attention to streaming, but I'm
currently
currently playing Pokemon Pocket, which takes
If you're ever
priority.
looking to do an interview, I'm your best choice.
We'll collect all my missions. I'll probably load up Twitch. Just gonna. Yeah, just playing Pokemon Pocket. Ooh, got some list. Oh, what's this? It's been so long since I last played this game. New deck box acquired. Ooh, a 12-hour clock thingies. Ooh, I'll take it. An absolute ton of cards. Mega Lucario. Ooh. Hitmonlee, some a few other cards. I'll just skip through all this, I don't care. I should probably do this like off stream, but but at the same time, I kind of just. It's kind of. I don't know, I'm just not. I'm gonna play Pokemon Pocket on stream and you can see Charlotte in a bush. I'm almost done. I need to open up another 10 packs. I'm not gonna do that, sorry. So many cards. That's a promo card, I'll take it. Still more? Well. No, how do I... There we go. Where is he? There he is. Is he child? No, it's not child. Why do I think that was child? Oh, Wonder Pack. Ooh. Actually, I do need to be here, so... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so much more stamina and withering waves. I'm so used to it to be quick. Just run straight up the mountain, and you're done. I like how I'm still playing Pokemon Pocket. Bottom right. That's a school bunny. Why is she at the very top of this mountain? Right, where was the EX? Now it's top. It was middle. Top, middle. I already had a school bunny. I didn't have any of the others. I had a school bunny already. Okay, of course. Right, I'm going to turn my phone off. Stop getting distracted with Pokemon Pocket. I've had,
Grafted spring and sprout anew, and heaven
had a
and
week
earth
to play it,
both
but I
verdant
decided
grew.
today on stream is the today I decided.
After the rain, the wind blows gently and the clouds are light. Looking out over the horizon, one's heart is opened wide. And then, should one happen to meet an old friend, well, there could be no better day than this. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh. That was... not what I was expecting. I have to do that quest? Okay. Go to the Tea Master. Why do I gotta go to the Tea Master? I mean... say my options.
Lots of journalists in the court of Fontaine, but not all of them hold themselves to a high
So my
professional
options are...
standard. If you're ever looking to
story,
do an interview, I'm your best choice.
random missions, character missions. That's my options. Now think about this. Snezhnaya is in like 2 weeks. And I'm not even at 14 yet. So going off of that means I should ignore main missions and do other stuff and then get really upset when I haven't even got to, when I'm nowhere near Snezhnaya's story area when it gets released. I think that's the great. No, I'm going to do a story. I want to get. Oh, I keep. I'm so used to Withering Waves. Oh. This is the one reason why. This is the only reason why I dislike Withering Waves. Would be the fact of. To be fair, it's just me. Go over here. Well, I mean, I'm streaming later Genshin Impact, so...
Hey, Dia!
Just get through as much as I can now, and then
Right on time.
finish off tomorrow. Not tomorrow, later.
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Definitely not getting Pokemon Pocket back out.
Really? Thanks for that.
Let's just stream Pokemon Pocket. That'd be a good idea.
Oh, Cyno's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh,
Mm,
You mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
yeah. What's up?
Come on in,
Hello, welcome
everyone.
to the stream.
Come on, let's go inside.
Is it good? How about you? Okay, playing Genshin Impact and trying my best not get distracted with Pokemon. It's very difficult.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh,
Ah,
there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to
Mm.
work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Please, don't beat us anymore.
Excuse me.
We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
Yep. Good old Sino. Now she's just a terrified. Yeah.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call
Ooh.
mad scholars are known to us as the village keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village and treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do in my position?
Well.
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing I understand better
So-
than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war
You new
serves
to streaming?
no one. The
Sort
people
of.
Aru Village care little about which god
one of
is
those
in power. Life
50-50
may be
of
tough
like
and
yes but
tiring,
no.
but we wish to preserve our
I say I
way
only
of life.
I say I only
A war
properly
would
start
only
streaming
cause us to lose all that we have,
like
and that is not a responsibility
beginning of the year.
that you can afford to shoulder.
See,
We understand. We're sorry.
I say about the beginning
I'll
of the
tell you
year is when I
everything
start
know.
streaming
Please,
properly
just let us go.
with like 1 or 2 random streams
I'm
for like
listening.
2 years before.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to
So-
usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their
Yes,
lives,
but also
and we
no
can
at the
get
same time.
anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again and you'll regret it.
Ooh,
Yes,
how's it going?
sorry.
It's going good so
It
far.
was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about
Ish.
King Deshret's resurrection.
I'll say
and
it's
talked
going
us
well.
into
I'm
helping
gonna
him.
say it's going well.
In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Still learning, still learning when to not when to talk, but I'm just still learning.
I'm not sure.
That's one.
Like I'm currently streaming on
Huh?
Twitch
One
and
what?
Strike.
YouTube at the same time.
You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Oh, so
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
What's up? Hi, Game Town.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village.
It is
Then the
us.
mystery guy takes them from there.
Oh no.
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear.
Oh,
Just
no.
ask them if you don't believe me.
Game Town's your favorite.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
I mean, I suppose I did say it on stream. Yeah, I did say. Anahita's therapy has not returned since. I mean, he did return. They did return like twice. I haven't seen him since.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Ow.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Would you say Humpu? One. I have an idea to summon the heater. Is it coffee machine? I will be back. Okay.
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct,
I've got. I haven't even
this
checked the
mystery man they
community tab.
speak of could be from the Academia. Some time ago, people from the Academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
And I forgot to
Which
put my
means
black
it's
propeller.
highly likely that the Academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the Academia again.
12th of August. Oh, it's next week. Oh god. Okay. So, yeah.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
Who knows? Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Go a quick drink.
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right.
Well, somebody has
Isak
joined.
is still waiting for news on his
Nahito, is that you?
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Okay. I'm scared of you, Sino. Oh. Oh, should I get rid of... should I get rid of Charlotte from my team?
Some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Oh, here and there.
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Huh.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
I didn't hear anything he said.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Let's see, we have Tone of Bard. Actually, what are all Paimon's nicknames for character? Wait, hang on. I really want to know. I suppose we want to quick check something. Yep, okay, that's audio is still going through.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate.
Yeah.
Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Indeed.
Yep. We're not gonna find out
All
anything more
of
by the staying
nicknames
here. So we
Paimon
thought that we
gives
might as
to
well take the search
people.
elsewhere.
Not Pokemon. Paimon. Not Paimon.
Enough with the silent treatment!
I like both Paimon. Can we have Toad of Bard?
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Toad of Bard for
All
Venti.
Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Excuse me? Excuse me, Paimon? Who... Bull Clanker.
Yeah, you're all talk!
Bull Clanker, who...
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be
probably
honest,
not.
we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention
I
that
don't
going
know.
separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Toad of Bard.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
But...
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean
Nope.
some of them lied to us?
Yeah, of course they would.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
Ah. Information. I suppose I could, when I have a drink, I suppose I could just mute my mic on Twitch.
Glad you're following along.
Yeah.
Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Yep,
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
That's a straight lie.
Remember, she made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Why would she lie?
Sino.
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
Right, where is she? Knock knock. Who's
Miss
that?
Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go
Yeah.
on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
Yeah, that's kind of my name at this point.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No,
Why's that?
because it will only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Well, I can't press anything, but I can do my best.
Yeah!
It's kind of.
We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But
I
even
mean,
so,
we're residents of Mondstadt,
we've met
mainly.
lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Yeah.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Oh,
Well.
Ethan told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything.
You just stop like messing around my mic.
All I
as
want
well.
is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
So beasts which I've beaten up.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Check the hospital then.
Yeah, let's go!
feel like I need to clean this mic. I just saw a bunch of dust come out. You know, I cleaned it just the other day. Oh well. Right.
If you keep your eyes peeled and your mind engaged, you'll find there's always a new story.
I really should get rid of Charlotte. Wait. How strong is she? Yeah, I'm gonna keep Charlotte on my team for now. So there is. This path. I see Game Town still has not returned. Oh, that actually makes so much more sense. Ooh.
Sounds good to me.
Ah, it is too then. I'll just set you on.
Disappear.
I did not mean to do that. It's B. Oh well.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere. Monsters, watch out!
I've got to beat all them up. Oh well. Wait, what am I? I was.
My spade.
Was I am?
Let it rain.
No. Oh well.
Written in the stars.
And gone.
This is not the end.
Well. Defeat the monsters.
No one escapes my sight.
Do you think it helps when um oh. I think you'll be like
Not so hard.
yeah. Joe, I'm gonna head back here. Get rid of Charlotte because she is yeah, you know she's
Looking
okay.
for
To
me?
her, she is terrible. Huh. Go, Lumi. After going out of fight.
But my future.
Not so hard!
There we go. Why did she get stuck?
Training.
Uh...
I chose wrong.
Oh. Chucky Jim, I read your channel, I read your name. Hello Chucky Jim. Thanks for the... I think... yeah. So... No health, no resources, absolutely nothing, and I can't do anything.
Shadows of fate.
I'll just sit up here and do this. Anyway, thanks for being a 1,000, where it's called 1,000 channel points. Right. Heal her up. Oh no. Retreat.
Shadows of fate.
Waste my life.
Delve into destiny.
Go, Lumi!
With the wind! Wind blade!
Let me scry.
Go, Lumi!
Written in the stars.
What was that?
Delve into destiny.
That's nothing.
Let me scry. Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate.
Go, Lumi! Finally.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
Yeah, no, that was a nightmare.
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Ah. Pam, we've
Let's
done
go
this
in
before.
and take a look.
Hey, Ohitham, we haven't found Squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Yep.
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
It's
Okay,
manga.
sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while.
Hey, Paimon's your Teyvat travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already.
Do you?
Anyway, is that Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated?
Ah, good point. I'll give you that.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
No.
Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
I could hear it.
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Wow. Is that difficult? Even I knew it was.
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Sleep. Close your eyes. Yon golden slumber summons thee, wandering sand. Drink not that bitter salt water, for the sorrows of tomorrow have gone away.
Huh? Go, Lumi! Somebody they choose somebody in my team to grass. Mono, you're not actually that good in this. I only have one grass.
Trainee Forest Ranger Cop.
Did I like? I didn't give her a good bow. I never gave. A bit weak. Relatively weak. How? Okay, excuse me. There is no possible way that Amber is stronger than the Traveler. Rust. I have a rust bow. I can get pretty strong. No. My entire team is bows. We have non-bow user, bow user, bow user, bow user. For any reason, not Calliope. It's like Callie or something. Anyways, Callie's on my team is because she's a grass type. Why did it be so long to say grass type? Go, Lumi! She does no damage.
That's cheating. No escape.
There we go. Keep that still not back. So used to wave away though, just so strong. But Genshin Impact I'm incredibly weak.
Windblade.
About 100 to 400. Hang on. No way is this character is stronger than Amber. Uh. Oh no.
Look, there's someone over there.
You be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait,
It's a mad scholar.
you're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
Oh.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So.
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In
Maybe.
their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner.
Ah.
The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct.
So.
The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their
It's
rationale.
like My Hero Academia.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection,
emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia.
all the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed: the scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
I see.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night, when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope,
Mm.
nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
I'm
do you
the
know about this?
Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
Huh. For two, of course.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
You people who are
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal? I've spent
So one way
quite
to
some
find
time
out.
trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether
Yep.
it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Tevat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out.
Yeah.
Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that. He
We're
won't
gonna do
last
him.
long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Right. Oh, there's actually to loot. Oh, no, never mind. What's the emergency note? Oh, it says emergency note. Wait. Huh. So... So I'll go kick you out the team.
This is death.
First thing I've got to heal up. Go to our vision of the from Mondstadt.
Windblade!
Yes.
Is this an answer from this world?
I said I've got to spend 120 thingies. Actually, I trust. Huh. It's these places that curse. Fine, it makes sense. It's the water. Yeah, no, just get to the ice character. Also, I'm getting stream after I defeat this guy, but not long afterwards.
Not so hard! No one escapes my sight!
Go, Lumi!
Go, go, Baron! Bet you can't keep up with me. Ouch! Meanie! You got me.
Alright.
That's my cube. Training. Go, Lumi! Coming in fast!
8,000 damage. Never mind, I'm not doing any more of those because it's only 14, it's kind of not worth it. How many? How many keys? So here, I only have 2. Huh. Oh, since I've got another 40.
Huh?
Oh.
Written in the stars.
Windblade!
Delved into depth. Shadows of fate!
Don't, Louise! Like it or lump it!
Let me scry!
And
Leave my space! Shadows of fate! Leave my space! Let me scry! Fate is upon you!
Windblade!
Ha! This was not foretold! Delved into destiny! Ha!
there we go. Head to Mondstadt. Actually, I need to go down here because huh.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commission.
Right. It's a shop. Oh, if only I can get this. Uh, oh well. Yeah, well. Just
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
yeah, I'm gonna end stream. Yeah, now I'm going to stream here for, I'll say for today, but not really for today because I'm going to go live later, hopefully. Why is he always in the water? Anyways. Video game stream now. Ow. So yeah, I'm going to stream it. Thank you all for watching, joining, everything. I will be going live later, play more Genshin Impact, try and get through more of the story. Ooh. Oh, that's what I'm currently doing. Anyways, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go live later, playing more Genshin Impact, get through more of the story, and yeah, hopefully get to 14 by the end of the week, hopefully. But anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching, joining, everything. Thank you all so much, and I hope to see you all next time or later. Goodbye.